Alright, hello once again, Jeff Scott from Jeff Teaches Programming. In the last video, what I did was I added comments to the main.kt file and tried to debug it. I don't know if there's any errors in it anymore or not. We'll find out soon, I guess. And now in this one, I want to start working. I've started on already on the BMI state. As it says, it holds the accumulator totals and the calculation logic for the BMI and the BMI status calculations. Now, each one of these is defined as both a var and with private set. And as it says, this has double meaning. First, it means that the code outside of the class, in other words, the main.kt code can read the current values, but it can't change it. All right, so only the code inside of the BMI state class can actually change the fields. Next, we're creating a companion object, and I just started it here. I didn't put much in. These are our constants. All right, let's also put in, for lack of better words, we'll call it our thresholds. And we've got what? Const val min optimal, and that's equal to 18.5. That's the smallest BMI you can have and still be optimal. Const min over, oops, I need val, and that's going to be equal to 25.0. And again, that's the smallest amount that you can have for being overweight. So this is the smallest for optimal. This is the smallest for overweight. We also need one for the smallest value for obese, the minimum obese value, which is 30.0. All right. All right. Then next in here, let's have the function to calculate the BMI. So this function calculates the BMI using the formula. And I'm just going to grab it from online someplace. I've got it in my files, different places, but let's go find it in an old program. I think that's better. Yeah, we'll do it here. That's fine. BMI imperial, meaning American, formula. Yeah. I want that, but I don't want it. I want it on one line. Cripers. All right. This is from the old one that we did. That's it, but I thought that I had the actual formula written down. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Oh, crud. BMI formula, inches and pounds. Yeah, again, this is it. Let's see if I can take that. I don't know how that's going to copy. Yeah. That's kind of what I thought. There. Copy. That's close. All right. So the BMI is going to be equal to the weight divided by the height times the height, and then we take the whole thing and multiply it by 703. So I'm going to put it in like this. There we go. All right. So val BMI equals weight, we'll say a dot 2 double on it, divided by, and let's just do it the way we did it up here. It should be a big little h. And it'll be height dot 2 double times height dot 2 double times 703. And again, I don't have to, but I can put a paren around the whole flaming thing. There we go. So that goes with this. These two go together. Those two, oops. Holy moly, I don't know what happened there. Okay, I think that's all okay. And I lost my K. So what I need here is fun, calculate BMI, height is an int, weight is an int, and the whole thing will return a double. And now we have to put that in here. There we go. All right, next, we need to validate the height, and after that we will be validating the weight. So, fun is height valid, height, put int, we'll put in a question mark because it's possible we put nothing in there. It'll return a Boolean, meaning yes it is valid or no it's not valid. Return height not equal null, and height not equal, oops, not equal to 0, and height in min height dot dot, which is kind of cool. It's a little shortcut we can use. max height. Alright, and then we'll grab this whole thing and just change the H's to W's. So that'll be is weight valid. Weight, 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 weight. All right. Finally, we need to do our classification. All right, so we validated the height, validated the weight. Now we need to calculate the BMI status. In other words, underweight, optimal weight, overweight, or obese. That's right. And that will need the BMI, which is passed in as a double. And this will return a string with those words we just looked at above. All right, that's it. That is everything. I'm looking here. Okay, boom. Dum, 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 dum. Don't know why that's there. Oh, I do need one here. It'll close up everything. All right. That's to close the companion object. There we go. All right. So File, Save All. What I'm going to do is stop recording now, go back over each of the two programs, or two files, and try to debug them and see if I've got any errors. If I do, I will make another video showing the debugging, and then hopefully we'll be able to run this and get some results. See you soon.